Welcome everyone, and thank you for taking the time to watch our short introduction to Eagle Wealth Counsel and the very unique way that we work with our clients. We are a team of professional wealth advisors with over 25 years of experience in the financial services industry. Eagle Wealth Counsel was started in 2011 by Corey Sparling after a successful career at large Canadian and international wealth management firms. Corey holds the Financial Management Advisor designation from the Canadian Securities Institute, which focuses on the wealth planning needs of high net worth families and small businesses. Mike Antosik joined Eagle Wealth Counsel as a partner in the spring of 2020 and is the holder of several designations, and the most prominent being the world recognized Certified Financial Planner designation. Finally, Kylie Marcotte is a fully licensed associate with Eagle Wealth Counsel. We operate as a team, with Corey's role primarily focused on investment and portfolio planning, as well as retirement planning. Mike focuses on tax planning and reduction strategies, as well as estate planning and administration. Kylie assists both Corey and Mike in their respective areas while serving as our client services manager. The Eagle Wealth Counsel mission is to provide the clients we serve with a unique wealth advisory process that helps them save taxes, build greater wealth, and live an affluent life. Our process is unique because of the way it differs from working with other large financial institutions. For example, it's not uncommon for a client of a major financial firm to be required to deposit or transfer large sums of money into their account prior to receiving full financial planning recommendations. At Eagle Wealth Counsel, we do things differently. We begin and sometimes spend several hours making sure we fully understand your current financial situation as well as your concerns, like what keeps you up at night. We call this understanding your hard and soft facts. From there, we start our analysis to identify what issues or roadblocks you might have through our deep financial due diligence process. From there, we evaluate all possible solutions by looking at different scenarios. Once we feel comfortable with a plan of action, we customize what we call a reasons why letter, which details what our recommendations are and why we're making them. We write this out in plain and simple language. From there, if you feel our recommendation is right for you, we can take steps to implement our planning strategy and then monitor on an ongoing basis. One of the 5 pillars of successful financial management is investment planning. We also use a unique process built around the Eagle Wealth Counsel philosophy to mimic the strategies used by large pension funds. While putting an emphasis on your risk profile first, we preach the same principle of diversification as most other investment firms. However, we make smarter use of traditional asset classes by using private investment managers that specialize in managing funds for very large institutions. For every single one of our clients, we then recommend they add an extra layer of diversification by adding investments into alternative asset classes like real estate funds and infrastructure funds. This is a very unique feature of pension funds, who are very large investors in alternative asset classes in general. We also create customized strategies for clients who wish to invest their money alongside their conscience through socially responsible investment funds. And this right here is our investment planning process from start to end. You will notice in the second step that we review the economic cycle as well as something called investor sentiment, which leads to the laws of supply and demand as money moves from one asset class to another. For example, we may look at the economy and feel quite positive about the prospects for growth. However, the sentiment for investors as a whole might be more pessimistic. If that's the case, we may recommend caution within a client's overall risk profile. For the economy, we rely on the economics team at IA Financial Group for their input in determining the prospects for growth. You may also notice in the third step that we consider client preferences as part of our recommendations. For example, you may not wish to have a minimum allocation to direct bond funds because you already have a pension, or you may wish to not invest in fossil fuel businesses. These are just a couple of examples of client preferences that we will work with. Our process is both active and ongoing. Now, the main priority for most of our clients' investment plans is to save for retirement without compromise. Just like in other parts of the Eagle Wealth Counsel wealth advisory process, our approach to retirement income planning is also unique. Very similar to a defined benefit pension plan, we determine what your total spendable retirement income will be when you retire, or what it is if you are already retired, based on your current income needs, your current income streams, and the total assets you have in your accounts, like your RRSPs, TFSAs, and open accounts. However, you should know that for each retirement income goal you have, it will have an impact on your future balance sheet for estate planning purposes. As a result, we incorporate your retirement planning and your estate planning together, as like we just said before, one affects the other. As well, the order in which you make withdrawals from your portfolio in the future, that is to say, which accounts you take money from first, second, or third, has an impact on your current tax planning as well as your future tax planning for your estate. Another reason why we combine retirement and estate planning together. One of the most important goals our clients have given us sounds like a very simple one. Make sure we don't run out of money when we're older. This is called longevity risk, and while we can't plan for you to live to over 100 years old, we can plan your retirement income by what we call stress testing your portfolio. What this is, rather than assuming you will earn a flat rate of return of, let's say, 5% per year over the lifetime of the plan, we will apply something else called volatility risk, which shows our clients what can happen to the security of their long-term income if they have years of negative rates of return, which of course we know that even the most conservative portfolio strategies can have negative years. Our main goal when it comes to retirement and investment planning is to manage the risk in the plan, not the rates of return. For our business owner clients, we go much further due to their own unique circumstances of owning a business. For them, retirement is not just picking a date or an age, it's about figuring out what to do with the business itself. Some of the options they have are grooming a successor, selling it, or simply winding it down. But from an estate planning perspective, we ensure that they have a plan to withdraw the excess savings they've accumulated over the years before they pass away. When a business owner passes away with what is called a trapped surplus still in their business, those assets could be subject to not one, not two, but 3 levels of taxation. What can you expect from us as our client? Well, you can expect that you will be working with a team, not individuals, but a team of hardworking and knowledgeable professionals. We believe in keeping you up to date on the many aspects of your affairs. We review your investment portfolio quarterly and are available by phone or Skype when you need us. Tax preparation and planning is available, and when the time comes when you are no longer with us, you can count on us helping your loved ones through the estate administration process. That's what we provide for you, and this is what we expect back. We only want to work with clients that are open and honest about their affairs and value two-way communication when it comes to their wealth planning. We don't want to treat your affairs like we're trying to extract a rotten tooth. We're on your side, and your best interests always come first. We also want to work with clients that value what it is we're trying to do for them. That is, going back to our original mission statement, to help you save taxes, build wealth, and live an affluent lifestyle. While you don't have to be an exact fit for this criteria, the clients we work with best are families and individuals with high income and high taxes. As well, due to the unique problems they have, we do great work for business owners and incorporated professionals. It's important to know how we get compensated for our services. We make sure that clients are fully aware of how we get paid before they sign on as clients in the first place. We don't charge for the upfront planning work that is so unique to the Eagle Wealth Counsel advisory process. Once we implement your personal wealth planning strategy, the institutions and fund managers we work with are compensated by an ongoing management or trailer fee. It is tied to the amount of money we are advising or managing on your behalf, and it is turnkey. That is, it covers all financial advice, all portfolio management services, ongoing monitoring and reporting, and access to our team. Anytime we provide a service that falls outside of these, such as tax preparation or other unique financial planning engagements, we will disclose upfront if there is an extra fee to be charged. To summarize why you should consider working with us at Eagle Wealth Counsel, our experience in navigating through several recessions, bear markets, and unique events like 9/11 has allowed us an ability to remain level-headed and unemotional. Some of the biggest mistakes ever made by investors were made around times of crisis. So know that we have been through these things before and emerged with client relationships that were stronger for having stayed the course. The portfolios and plans that we have created for our clients were all based on their own personal circumstances, goals, and risk tolerance, and it's been important to trust that your eggs won't be all in the same basket. Finally, we link all 5 pillars of elite financial management together, as we know that making a change in one area ultimately affects other areas of your affairs as well. This is how we move forward with our wealth advisory process. We start by having an open and frank discussion about your situation and goals, review and assess these goals and dreams, develop your personal wealth planning strategy, then present it using our unique Reasons Why letter. From there, we lay out what the next steps would be to implement your strategy, then provide continuous review and service. It's important to know that as time goes on, your dreams and goals are likely to change as well, so we will be on call to make any revisions needed. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this presentation. We hope you found it informative. Feel free to reach out to our team by phone or email at any time. We look forward to working with you.